Hello students, today we are going to continue with chapter 5 of science, separation of substances. In our last lecture, you studied about 3 methods of separation: hand picking, threshing and winnowing. Today, we are going to learn some more methods of separation of substances, and they are sieving, sedimentation, decantation and filtration. Let us start with sieving. Method of using a sieve to separate a mixture of solid that differ in size is called sieving. Let us do an activity to see separation through sieve. We need a mixture of flour, mustard seeds and Bengal gram, a mesh sieve and a tray. Take a mesh and put a mixture in it. Sieve it properly. A sieve is used to separate two substances which differ in size. The pore size of the sieve should be smaller than the size of bigger particle, but larger than the size of smaller particle. Since flour particles are smaller than the holes in the sieve, it falls to the tray, leaving mustard seeds and Bengal gram in it. To separate Bengal gram, we can just hand pick it from the mixture, as the grain size is big enough. So we just saw how we can use sieving and hand picking to separate objects from each other. Sieving is a technique in which two or more solid components are separated on the basis of differences in their sizes. Now, our next method of separation is sedimentation, decantation and filtration. In this module, you will learn to separate mud from muddy water by sedimentation and separation of clean water by decantation and filtration. How to get clean drinking water from this muddy water? Well, we shall use few methods to separate the mud from this water-mud mixture. For this activity, we need 2 beakers, a sample of muddy water, a tea strainer, a piece of cloth, funnel and filter papers. When the heavier component in a mixture settles after leaving it undisturbed for some time, the process is called sedimentation. After sedimentation, the process of removing of water above the sediment is called decantation. Separation of finer impurities from the decantate using the filter paper is known as filtration. Take some muddy water in a beaker. It is a mixture of soil and water. Stir this mixture well and leave it undisturbed for half an hour. The mud settles down at the bottom of the beaker by the process sedimentation. Now, transfer the water at the top of the settled mud by tilting the beaker to another empty clean beaker. The water thus obtained is called decantate. Now, the next step, pour the decantate through a tea strainer. This is called filtering. Is it possible to get the clean water after filtering the decantate through a tea strainer? No. The tea strainer is not able to filter the fine particles as you see the filtrate. It is not clear and contains mud. The water obtained is to be filtered with a fine cloth. This way, some mud has deposited on cloth. But the water obtained after filtration still contains mud. A filter paper can separate fine particles of mud from the water. A filter paper has smaller pores than cloth and hence can be used for this purpose. Place the filter paper in the funnel and pour the water obtained after filtration with cloth. Slowly and steadily keep pouring water. Look at the filter paper. After filtration, you can see that fine particles of mud has deposited on the filter paper and the filtrate obtained is free from impurities. In this module, you have learned that when the heavier component in a mixture settles after leaving it undisturbed for some time, the process is called sedimentation. The process of removal of water above the sediment is called decantation. Separation of finer impurities from the decantate using a filter paper is called filtration. The use of a filter paper is a better choice for effective filtration as it has small pores. That's all for today. See you in my next lecture. Till then, bye bye kids.